After years of secrecy, the USA Air Force finally unveiled something that most likely only you've seen in science fiction films a few days ago. The latest USA fighter jet is not just any military aircraft, though. It's a game changer that will forever change the future of air power. Imagine this cutting-edge fighter jet so advanced that even combat-hardened military commanders are left speechless. Even the most seasoned experts were in disbelief when the USA Air Force released the first pictures of their sixth-generation fighter jet prototype. It's likely that you will feel the same way. This isn't just another aircraft. It's the ideal combination of technology, speed, and combat capability. Something that only the most powerful nations could create. What makes this fighter jet so unique, then, is whether the new generation of aircraft will actually have enough power to sustain America's air superiority. In this video, we will address all of these issues in light of growing military powers like China and Russia. While we haven't quite arrived at that stage yet, the neural interface system in this aircraft is almost there and can accurately predict the pilot's needs even before they ask for them in combat simulations. Let's examine why the sixth-generation fighter jet's unveiling shocked U.S. military experts. Now, imagine a fighter jet that can communicate directly with the pilot's thoughts. Consider how it would feel to fly a jet that is constantly in sync with you, almost like having an AI companion during every aerial battle. This feature has given it a huge advantage over all other fighter jets in the sky. It is a huge leap in combat technology, and what has military experts talking is how this fighter jet completely changes the game in space warfare. Now speed and stealth are no longer the only factors in warfare. This jet offers capabilities never before seen, and more significantly, the USA Air Force is only now starting to realize its full potential. This is no typical fighter jet. Rather, it represents the largest leap forward in air combat technology, with each feature having the potential to completely change air operation strategies. The USA Air Force has installed an engine under the hood of this fighter jet that can only be described as a technical marvel. They have developed an engine so powerful that the current fighter jets seem to be running on gasoline from the 1950s. The secret lies in a brand new engine type called the adaptive cycle engine. Yes, a whole new combat platform is emerging, and this is just the beginning. Pratt & Whitney and General Electric engineers have been secretly funding research and development for years. The total official investment to date has reached $4.4 billion, only in the early stages of research, but it is obvious that every dollar spent has been worthwhile. This engine is special because it can switch modes while in flight, something that no other fighter jet engine can do. Specifically, it can change how it operates based on the situation, maximizing power and fuel efficiency. Typically, fighter jet engines must select between two options. When the pilot needs to flee danger, the engine automatically switches to high power mode, providing a powerful thrust that enables the jet to reach high speeds to avoid being shot down or outpaced by pursuers. This adaptive cycle engine does both extremely fast speed and fuel efficiency. However, the engine switches to fuel-saving mode when the jet needs to fly lightly, to patrol an area or travel long distances without enemy presence, maximizing efficiency without sacrificing combat capability. The numbers are absolutely astounding. This engine is a real engine technology breakthrough that makes this fighter jet not only powerful, but also extremely fuel efficient. It produces 30% more power than the F-35's engine, while using 25% less fuel. Therefore, the question is whether this technology will fundamentally alter how we fight in the skies in the future. If you're a military expert or just a tech enthusiast, you'll find this to be an amazing leap forward. What the military and developers have accomplished is not just making fighter jets more powerful or faster. they've created a true war machine that can rule the skies by thinking and adapting to any combat situation. The F-35 appears to be wearing a reflective coat thanks to the new stealth technology. A multi-spectrum stealth system has been developed by the United States military. Think of the old stealth technology as wearing a bright orange jacket with the sole purpose of avoiding radar. This new technology is like having all the stealth devices from every science fiction film you've ever seen. And it's real. But how does it work? The fighter jet's outer shell is covered in a novel substance that MIT researchers helped create. This substance is far more unique than just a typical radar-absorbing substance. Depending on the kind of detection system being used, this material can alter its characteristics. When radar waves strike it, the material transforms the energy into heat at a level so tiny that it is impossible to measure. This technology helps the fighter jet avoid detection and enhances the plane's concealment from conventional radar systems. Advanced detection systems that can identify stealth aircraft at much greater distances include low-frequency radar and active electronically scanned array radars. The material can automatically alter its characteristics to thwart a variety of detection techniques such as radar waves and contemporary infrared detection technologies, thanks to this adaptive capability. According to a defense expert, it's difficult to believe that there is a snowflake in a snowstorm. Comment below with your thoughts on this incredible detail, and there's even more to admire. The system of quantum sensors. This aircraft uses quantum sensors, which can pick up even the smallest changes in electromagnetic fields to continuously scan its surroundings. It sounds like something from a movie, to have 6 senses that can accurately detect the kind of detection system that is attempting to follow you and then automatically adjust to hide from it.
Never been
Unlike
able to
conventional
integrate so many
sensor
different
systems,
aspects of the
the
flight deck
aircraft
together
can identify and
be able
analyze
to
environmental
do workups
signals
and being able to
with
send
greater
people
accuracy
periodically
thanks to
before
the
going
quantum
out to sea
sensor
is gonna
system,
make us
which operates on the principles of quantum mechanics. Because they are not constrained by conventional frequencies, quantum sensors are able to identify even the smallest electromagnetic signals, including alterations that are too subtle for current detection technologies to detect. The most amazing feature of this system is its ability to control its thermal signature. It can detect changes in electromagnetic fields, such as signals from radar, electromagnetic waves from weapon control systems, or even interference from enemy electronic devices. According to the laws of physics, other aircraft always leave a heat trail in the air. But this fighter jet's new cooling system disperses its heat signature so widely that infrared sensors are unable to detect it from the surrounding air. Even the most sophisticated thermal search systems in tests were unable to lock onto the target once they knew exactly where the aircraft was. This may sound like a superpower, but it's completely real, according to what we've learned from a test, in which the fighter jet's advanced thermal search system, the ANC-239 on the F-35, allowed it to fly through a monitored area undetected, despite the sensors having precise information about its location. Specifically, during the test, the thermal search system was unable to detect the aircraft when it was moving at Mach 1.2, or approximately 915 miles per hour, even though radar had determined its precise location. Additionally, you might be shocked to learn about the new electronic warfare EW system, which not only avoids radar, but also jams enemy radar signals when the enemy's radar attempts to find targets. The radar perceives an empty sky as a result of this system's false signals. Because this technology is so sophisticated, it can produce numerous decoy targets, confusing the enemy's defenses as they look for threats that don't exist. Once more, this aircraft's combat capabilities astound us, and its stealth technology doesn't end there. The surface coating of the aircraft differs from earlier stealth materials that needed special storage in special hangars and ongoing maintenance. Without sacrificing its ability to remain stealthy, this new material is remarkably resilient. withstanding intense heat, heavy rain, and even sandstorms. This implies that the aircraft can stay in the air for longer, require less maintenance, and be more effective in combat. The radar cross-section of this aircraft is even smaller than a marble, which means that even though it is comparable in size to a fighter jet, radar will have a difficult time detecting it. In contrast, the F-22 once had a radar cross-section the size of a golf ball. Imagine an aircraft that big, but radar detects it as smaller than a kid's toy. But that's not all. In addition to avoiding radar and infrared sensors, this jet can also run in silent mode, which reduces its own electronic emissions. All of the signals that contemporary aircraft normally emit, such as radio waves, radar, or electronic systems, disappear, making it appear as if it were a ghost in the sky. This is a significant advancement in stealth technology, isn't it? The most astounding aspect is that all of these features adjust automatically. The aircraft's AI system is not merely a control mechanism. It is the operations brain, making decisions and adjustments instantly. If you share our viewpoint, please remember to leave a comment.